Yes, of course, guys. If you are here for the first time, my name is Choki, and of course, I'm back with another video here. Let's look through the scores of last night. But before we do that, we're going to start with the Lord's Prayer today. So I'm going to narrate it through so that wherever you are, you can tune in. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, and your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Forgive us our sins as we forgive those who sin against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For the kingdom, the power, and the glory of yours, now and forever. Amen. So guys, yesterday I was not at my 100%, so I could not bring the Newcastle and Manchester United game watch along yesterday. But of course, I have results that tickle in yesterday. Of course, we'll move across and start from the Kenya Premier League so that we can see who played who yesterday. There were a couple of matches, and of course, my match of focus today, the first match I'm going to look into is SHABANA FC and Gor Mahia that was played at the Moi International Sports Center, Kasarani, the main stadium that is, and that game had a lot of issues. Remember, the fans collided, and of course there were stones being thrown, and of course there were casualties. We have not received more information, but as information will reach my desk, I will disseminate the information here to you. And of course, let's know what happened yesterday. SHABANA lost a goal to nil, and of course KCB lost to Sofapaka 3 goals to nil. Tusker also lost their game to Lindsay 1-0, and then Bandari played Bandari played a 3-2 win against Police FC. Leopards played a 0-0 with Kariobangi Sharks, and of course Murang'a Seals beat Nairobi City Stars 2 goals to 1. Yes, Bidco United beat Moroni Youth 3 goals to nil, and Talanta FC drew with Nzoia Sugar 0-0. And of course, let's have also a quick glance at the Carabao EFL matches. And of course, Man United lost 3 goals to nil to Newcastle. Ipswich Town lost 1 goal to 3. The game went in favor of Fulham FC. Everton beat Burnley 3 goals to nil, and of course Bournemouth were beaten by Liverpool at home 2 goals to 1. Chelsea won against Blackburn Rovers 2 goals to nil, and of course West Ham United scored 3 and edged out Arsenal. So these are the fixtures of the quarterfinals. Everton will play Fulham, Port Vale will play Middlesbrough, Liverpool will play West Ham, and Chelsea will play Newcastle. Those are the results as they tickle in here at Escobento TV. Remember, this is my live stream across here on Facebook, and of course, if you're here for the first time, kindly consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. So my main focus today is, of course, that Absalom Aduda's red card, and I felt that game was so huge. Tempers were flaring, and I think from my opinion, from my angle of thought and view, is that Absalom did not deserve that red card. Of course, when you are having such a game Gor Mahia and SHABANA FC, of course, with the huge kind of support. The stage is the Premier League, of course. There is a way the referee can manage players better, because we saw that Chris Ochieng like was trying to impede Aduda with the ball. Aduda stole a few meters and then came back to ask what's happening. In that altercation, I think there was just a push of the hand. Of course, the SHABANA players came there. We saw Brian Magare and of course Roger Saloro and the captain coming over and trying to calm the situation, which the referee was having none of it. And of course he issued a red card to Absalom Aduda, and then later on we saw that Rooney Onyango coming from, of course, the right wing, and then a shot across, and he beat Eric Ongiri's goal, and that was that. And SHABANA again lost that game 1-0. I felt the referee should have done better in that game, being one of the huge matches that was weighted in the, of course, Premier League. That is SHABANA and Gor Mahia. But again, credit to Gor Mahia for winning that game. We are not taking the win away from them, sorry. But again, you see the needs of us to do better each day in a football pitch. That's just my thoughts. And again, Manchester United is really doing badly, and of course there's need for change across. Of course, you saw Erik ten Hag make 7 changes yesterday from the squad that was hammered by Manchester City, and yesterday was not even good. I mean, look at the players, what they did. It was at Old Trafford. I mean, how do you get beaten by Newcastle, Manchester City? It does not make any sense. And I don't think that Erik ten Hag has been given time to of course calm the situation at Manchester United. But again, the organizational structure is not doing okay. We saw the club is still here to have a owner. So I think there are a lot of issues in Manchester United, and change is needed. I think the time frame given to Erik ten Hag to perform, and remember, we are the defending champions of Carabao, but now we are out. It means that we are doing badly. Not okay. We are not doing okay as Manchester United in the Champions League. Of course, in the Premier League, we are not any better. So I don't think that Ten Hag has a way to do things in Manchester United. As for now, just give us the result. Because I remember in the Jadon Sancho issue, you said that a player, you have to reach levels of Manchester to play. And I don't think that now Erik ten Hag has that level to be the coach of Manchester United. He needs to step up and bring a good result. Otherwise, we are going to have a lot of problems. Remember, guys, Manchester United has not had good results over the last couple of games, and that is very sickening and worrying for the fans across. Of course, we saw the last weekend 3-0 to Manchester City, and now Newcastle 3-0. I mean, that does not make any sense at all. No even goal was scored by Man United in the last 2 games. It's like we are going 180 minutes without a goal, and I mean, it's not something that we should be happy with. And of course, those were just my thoughts here at Escobento TV. Of course, yeah, Manchester United, they need change, and it was not a good result. That huge defeat at the Old Trafford. And of course, it's not something to be happy about as a Man United fan, of course. Yeah, and of course, if you're here for the first time, kindly consider heading over to YouTube and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I go by the name Escobento TV, of course. Yesterday, I could not bring the Newcastle match live here with the watch along, but again, I was not at my 100%. But I hope that things will get better each day. And of course, let me know what kind of highlights were you looking up to yesterday, as we saw matches of the Kenya Premier League, and of course there were some matches of the African Football League yesterday, and of course there was a match of rugby, that's 15s. Kenya edged out the likes of Zambia in the Victoria Cup. Yeah, there is that game also. I was sent some information, of course, by there is a players of rugby, and of course one of the best players of rugby, of course, is coaching the Kisii University Rugby. That is Jeff, of course. He sent me the result, but again, I'll quickly go through it and of course give you a comprehensive result later on. Of course, if you're here for the first time, kindly consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Of course, earlier I said that Abisalom Aduda, the Shabana player, did not deserve that red card. I mean, of course, there was an altercation with fans of Gor Mahia and Shabana FC, and of course it left casualties, but I don't have the full information, so I'll give it later on today here. And of course, at my YouTube channel, I'll do an interview today, so that fans, we can see their reaction through which what they feel need to be done to Shabana FC. Remember, Shabana FC were last season's NSL winners, and they took the win, and then Muranga Seal came second. And of course, when Muranga Seal came second, so they were promoted to the FKF Premier League. And of course, they are not doing okay. Of course, they need huge results, and we have seen across the week that they had some issues. But again, we are hoping that the management will step in, and of course we'll see our team performing back to the glorious days. Remember, Shabana FC is one of the best teams from the Nyanza region, of course. Yeah, I'm hoping that they'll score more goals in the upcoming games. Whatever defeat, whether it was huge, it has passed. I don't want to send a word of encouragement to the players. They have stepped up, really. They played a good game against Gor Mahia, of course, compared to the Ulinzi game. But again, they should be more clinical in finishing their chances, so that we can avoid losing games towards the end of the matches. Yeah, let me look through her and see what happened in across the fields of play, of course, and I will be updating you each and every minute as the results tickle in. That game that I told you earlier, of course, Kenya Simbas beat they beat Zambia to storm the Victoria Cup final. Kenya Simbas ran in 6 tries to beat Zambia 36-12 on Wednesday at Kiadondo, Kampala, and set up hosts Uganda Rugby Cranes in the Victoria Cup final on Saturday at the Kings Park Arena, Kampala. Yeah, that was the result. Second row, Hilary Odhiambo, debutants winger Joel Inzuga, and central Paul Mutsami, fullback John Kubu, hooker Teddy Akala, and skipper flanker George Nyambua all touched down. once. Kubu managed 2 conversions, while his substitute Andrew Matoka slotted over for Simba's scrappy victory that saw them dish out countless penalties amidst many turnovers in the rack. So that is that, guys. Thank you for watching. Later on you'll catch me, of course. I'll be doing interviews across the town, and of course I'll come up with some specific fans, of course the Gor Mahia and the Shabana fans. Later on, you be sure to catch me near the Kiss University gate. I'll be there today, all day, bro. Remember, I do this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, including the holidays, here to break the major sporting news and bring them to you all day, bro. So I appreciate you for tuning in today. It's of course 17 minutes past 6 a.m. and of course Escobento TV is the best online TV show, of course, for football, fun, comedy, and every kind of entertainment. We do it all day, bro. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, including the holidays. Today, as I told you earlier, I don't have many or rather more information to give you, but again, to thank you for tuning in today, this show with me. Of course, I'll do a couple of things today, but again, I want to thank everybody who's watching this show, and I'll do it all day, bro. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, including the holidays. And that is that. Actually, thank you for lending me your ear. And here at Escobento TV, remember, we bring you sports and everything matters, entertainment. We look at the difficult stories you don't want to look at. We are here with the third angle to give you our insight of the story. And of course, we must acknowledge good plays, and of course dig out who is not doing better in the field of play. And that is that. So I'm finishing the show. Let me know where you're watching from in the comment section. Yeah, definitely, because your reaction also matters first. And of course, thank you, Carabao, for watching the show. From wherever you are, let me know what kind of topic you want us to look through or look into in the comment section. Yeah, as we walk through let me see today whether we have a footballing story that has hit the headlines, and football story that has hit the headlines, so that we bring you what has happened across the footballing world. Remember, do it all day, bro. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, including the holidays. So the major, I'm going to give you the major highlights of today's Almiron and Magpies turn-up hit on Ten Hag in Carabao Cup. Of course, that's the game earlier that Newcastle beat Man United 3-0. And of course, the Hamas Fla Afibo visitors on draft return for Declan Rice. Of course, West Ham beat Arsenal there. And of course, Chelsea edged out Blackburn. Palmer shines as Sterling secures last 8 spot. Muniz ends 19-month goal drought and of course scores a goal. And Nunes cracker wins Tommy Carabao tie. And Bayern Munich shocked by third tier Saarbrücken in the DFB Cup. And of course Rangers win interrupted by flares in the stand. And of course Jim Ratcliffe and the myth of the spotless billionaire. And watching the winner Bonmati is a privilege. That's the women the women's Ballon d'Or, of course, was won by Bonmati, a Spanish football player. So that is that. I think those were the big headlines of football today. Remember, thank you for joining in here. It's 22 minutes past 6. And of course, all day bro. Remember, do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, including the holidays. I appreciate you for lending me your ear. Remember, this you are a footballing journalist. All day bro. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, including the holidays. Yeah, I appreciate you lending me your ears today in the show. Let me see what is happening here. Yeah, that is that. And of course, I'm out of the show. Thank you for tuning in here with me, and I appreciate you.